Don't forget to report for jury duty in the morning.
Okay, see you tomorrow. What was that?
Oh, remember? You got this notice 10 days ago.
Chelsea, I'm a busy man. I don't have time to sit on a jury.
Boss, it's your civic duty.
I told you to... Civic duty. Probably just another typical Los Angeles traffic case. A guy doing 70 in a 50-mile zone and gets arrested for blocking traffic.
I understand they're trying a fellow called the Beach Bandit.
Will you... What did he steal? Sand? Look, Schulte, get me out of it. I don't care what you have to do. Just get me out of it.
Boss, I can't. It says you must report unless you're sick or disabled.
If I was disabled, I certainly... Take a letter, Schulte. Due to painful injuries sustained... better make that a telegram. Sustained in service, we'll be unable to report...
Paper, sir?
Oh, yeah. Come in, son. We'll, be unable to report for... Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
You're a new boy, huh?
Yes, sir.
Oh, we'll be unable to report for jury duty. Respectfully yours, et cetera, et cetera. Sure hope that gets me out of it.
Sir, do I understand that you want to get out of jury duty?
Yeah, you got your angle?
The right to trial by jury, as guaranteed by the Constitution of the United States, is one of the most precious tenets of Anglo-Saxon jurisprudence, dating back to the signing of the Magna Carta. Men have died to preserve this priceless heritage. And if by your thoughtless and dilatory action you weaken even so slightly the structure of justice, then you are more guilty than the accused, whose inalienable right to a fair and impartial trial you so selfishly seek to deny.
Who was that, Patrick Henry? Look, why aren't you home where you belong studying your lessons? Corny kid.
They don't give us homework at UCLA.
UCLA? Well, that little... No wonder they had such a lousy football team.
We beat Stanford and...
Out! And stay out!
Still want me to send this telegram?
I dictated it, didn't I?
Western Union? I'd like to send a telegram to Jury Commissioner, Hall of Records. Due to painful injuries sustained in service, we'll be unable to report for...
Please excuse the mistake.
What mistake?
What? Oh, it was supposed to read, despite injuries, we'll be able to report.
That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, well, it's what I'm looking at that counts.
Well, anyway, I'm glad you're going to help protect the structure of justice.
Boy, a structure like this has got to be...
So that's why all of a sudden you're willing to work for $3 a day.
Schulte, why don't you... The money has nothing to do with it. It just so happens to be my civic duty.
Well, the DA will never let you on the jury. Not with that gleam in your eye.
I'll get on the jury. Every person is entitled to a fair and impartial trial. I'm going to see that this innocent girl gets it.
Listen, how do you know she's innocent?
According to law, everybody is innocent until proven guilty. And you'll never be able to convince me that a pretty girl like this has to resort to swiping things on the beach. You see that sweet, innocent face? Well, she's innocent all over.
Honey, get me the city desk. Hey, Charlie, looks like an all-woman jury on a Beach Bandit case. Yeah, the DA wants a conviction. He's challenged every man the clerk has called. Yeah. Well, there's one square who might get on.
Your Honor, I find this juror completely acceptable. Clerk, you may draw the next name.
Mr. Charles Clarence Robert Orville Collins.
may I question this juror?
You may.
Yeah. I'm terribly susceptible to drafts.
Mr. Collins, what is your occupation?
I'm a daguerreotypist. Photographer.
What do you photograph?
Mostly structures.
Structural photography.
Yeah, I'm fascinated by the way certain things are built.
May I?
Yes, certainly.
Advanced darkroom techniques. You use this in your work?
Yes. Matter of fact, I've developed some very interesting darkroom techniques myself.
Mr. Collins, are you married?
No.
Engaged?
Oh, heavens, no.
Well, are you interested in the opposite sex?
Well, you mean women?
Yes, women.
Well, yes. Yes, there are quite a few. Now, there's Grandma Moses. She does good work. And then there's Dr. Ida Rolfe, who has the... Oh, and Madame Chiang Kai-shek.
Fine,
has
fine,
the small
fine.
camera.
Mr. Collins, will you look over there to the defendant where she's sitting at that little table? Take a good look. Pretty nice legs, huh?
For that type of table, they're very serviceable, yes.
Your Honor, I find this juror completely acceptable.
One moment, Mr. Collins. Miss Burke, since you are appearing in propria persona in your own defense, you also have the right to challenge your question.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Collins, I won't bite you.
Oh, that's nice.
Mr. Collins, do you...
Yes, you were saying, Miss...
He's quite acceptable, Your Honor.
Mr. Collins, you may take your place in the jury box.
Thanks. Thank you. You're very kind.
Clerk, you may swear the jury.
Charlie, the square made it. Yeah. 11 dames and one of the opposite sex. It won't help the beach bandit. This character doesn't know what sex he's opposite. Okay, I'll grab a picture at the first recess.
And I shall prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that the defendant, Miss Harriet Burke, did willfully and maliciously prey upon innocent men as they relaxed upon the beach, stealing from them their wallets and other... stealing from them their wallets and other valuable possessions. I further wish to... The jury will be taken to a restaurant for lunch.
What? Oh, that's nice. That's nice. But I don't think I'll be able to join him. See, I got hyperinsulinism and stomach trouble. I gotta eat every few hours.
Oh, you poor man. My husband had the same thing.
Yeah.
And it was the Western food that did it,
that's
too.
murder, I'll tell you.
A little hot milk.
I further wish to prove...
Excuse me, I have some buttermilk.
I will further prove...
The jury will please give the district attorney their undivided attention.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, do not be misled by the... Do not be misled by the mask of innocence and beauty which the defendant wears, for this was the fatal mistake her innocent victims made. Ah, yes, as Socrates so wisely said over 2,000 years ago, and it was never more true than it is today. As Socrates so wisely said over 2,000 years ago, and it was never more true than it is today, beauty and sin go hand in hand. It is therefore my duty as district...
Can I ask you a little question, please?
With the court's permission, it is perfectly all right with me.
Permission granted?
Oh, thanks, Judge.
I'm glad to see that you're showing some interest in my remarks.
Yeah.
Now, what was your question?
Yeah. Am I to assume that the ladies of the jury are sinful?
Why, certainly not. I'm sure they're extremely virtuous.
Oh, then you don't think that they're beautiful?
Certainly do. I think they're lovely.
See, the problem is, you said that beauty and sin go hand in hand.
That statement referred to the defendant.
Oh, excuse me. You mean compared to her, they don't look so good. That's what you're trying to...
No!
Well, then they're just as sinful.
No. Your Honor, may we have a recess, please?
Court will recess for 10 minutes.
Mr. Collins, may I get a picture?
Yes, of course.
Would you gals move aside, please?
Hold it. Oh, please. I absolutely refuse to pose for any photos unless they include the lovely and gracious ladies of our jury. Ladies, will you condescend to a snap? Now, ladies, please. Even the roughest stone looks good when surrounded by 11 perfect diamonds. Now, everybody say cheese. Cheese.
I don't know how he did it, but there he is. Sure must have pulled some shenanigans. Well, I'll tell you one thing. The beach bandit is as good as acquitted. Boss will never let anything this beautiful go to jail. Not as stacked as a defendant.
I think she looked better in her bathing suit.
Oh, don't worry. Before this trial's over, the boss will have her in a bathing suit.
Not a chance. You don't know this DA.
You don't know this boss.
Your Honor, again, I wish to object to this procedure.
Mr. Collins, have you seen enough?
Oh, no, I could... Oh, yes. But may I ask the DA, the district attorney, just one question, please, sir?
If it is relevant.
Thank you, Your Honor, thank you.
What is it this time?
Well, sir, if said defendant was wearing said bathing suit at the time she allegedly pilfered said wallet, how did said defendant conceal said wallet in said bathing suit since said bathing suit is already filled to capacity with said defendant?
Your Honor,
matter? May we have another recess? Freddie.
What are you doing? Oh, that DA doesn't have a chance with the boss around.
The trial isn't over yet. I heard down at the newspapers that the DA's uncovered something.
If he uncovers more than the boss did, they'll raid the courthouse.
And now to answer the puzzling question, where did she conceal the wallet? The answer is, she did not conceal it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, she had a clever confederate. I use the past tense because the police have just taken him into custody.
But Freddie!
Yes, Miss Burke, your precious Freddie. The police found him cowering in your beach house not a half hour ago, and at this moment are holding him outside the door of this courtroom.
Mr. Collins, please don't let them take Freddie. I love him more than anything else in the world, Mr. Collins.
Now, Miss Burke, another outburst like that, and I'll hold you in contempt.
Now I shall demonstrate the manner in which this Jezebel and her confederate preyed upon her innocent victims. Now let us assume that I am relaxing at the beach. Naturally, I would be wearing a bathing suit, so I would place my wallet thus. Now Miss Burke walks by. Walk by, Miss Burke, without the robe. Now observe what happens when Miss Burke walks by and my attention is distracted. Release Freddie.
Did you see that?
Yeah, it was cute. I mean, Freddie, the dog, yeah.
You may return to the stand, Miss Burke. And now for the final scene of our dreary little drama. Release Freddie. Your Honor. Members of the jury, the prosecution rests.
Yeah, any minute now. It was 11-1 for conviction on the first ballot. Yeah. Well, Collins must be the holdout, but those dames will wear him. Hey, Charlie, I just had a thought. Could he be the Bob Collins that the war correspondents used to call the Winged Wolf? If he is, hold everything. Well, this guy once talked the entire chorus of the Polish Bergère into putting on a show in his barracks. And he couldn't even speak French. Yeah, but Charlie, his barracks was in Nome, Alaska.
Mr. Foreman, we still think she's guilty. She's definitely guilty. And as a dog lover, I say that anyone who teaches an innocent animal to steal belongs in jail.
Please, may I ask if any of you other ladies are dog lovers? I, too, am a lover of man's best friend. And that's why it will grieve me deeply to see what Mrs. Beaumont so aptly called an innocent animal go to jail.
The dog won't go to jail.
Oh, why not?
Well, the jail
Well,
won't
animal
go to jail.
Please, why not, Mrs. Beaumont? He took the wallet.
But that woman taught him to.
Well, have you not taught dogs to retrieve articles which you throw?
Cold.
Well, have they not upon occasions brought you back something which you did not throw? Perhaps your neighbor's newspaper?
I suppose so, but...
Then were you not an accessory to a theft?
Well, you're just twisting words. Besides, they can't put a dog in jail.
Why, they never
Animal to jail.
Yes, that is true. That is true. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I thought you liked dogs.
I, too. And that's why I hate to see you sentence this noble animal to slow death by heartbreak and starvation.
What do you mean?
Mrs. Beaumont, you above all people must know the loyalty of a dog for his mistress. Can you imagine his suffering when she's taken away and he cannot follow? He won't eat. He'll just pine away. We, in our ignorance, refer to them as dumb animals. But what a better world this would be if human beings were capable of the same selfless love and devotion which they, the dogs, lavish upon us regardless of race, creed, or color. Be you prince or pauper, honest man or thief, there's one friend who will never desert you. Your dog. Ladies, shall we take another ballot? Well, still 11-1. A hung jury. I suppose this means that we'll be locked in a hotel for the night. Ladies, please.
Your opinion.
I'm terribly sorry. As long as I'm foreman of this jury, no one will be subjected to coercion. Good, you got my signal. Now, ladies, I want you to all get together and make a list of the things you'll need brought to your rooms tonight.
I'll knock on your door 3 times.
What for?
We're going to sneak out. I know a little spot. The Golden Rooster, candlelight and all that sort of thing.
Out of your mind.
Ever since you gave me that first look that set me on fire.
Was a look of defiance.
I'm like a girl with a spirit. I'll tame you, you wildcat.
Just like all men. A beast.
Tonight, you'll hear the call of the wild.
Let's take another bell.
Yeah, unanimous for acquittal. Collins? Oh, he let the drive Miss Burke out to a beach home. Okay, I'll be right in with the pictures. Yeah, I got a shot of her shaking hands with the jury.
Oh, that silly DA. Go tangle with the boss. Hi, boss. Hey, did you see the picture tonight?
I saw it.
Oh, we sent you back tonight. Where's Miss Burke?
In jail where she belongs.
Jail? I thought she was acquitted.
Nobody steals my wallet and gets away with it.
What happened to the dog?
Schultze, will you? The dog. Oh, thanks for remembering. He's in my custody. Freddie? Freddie boy? Freddie?
Boss.
No, Freddie!
Boss.
What?
Freddie. Where did you get this, boy? You mustn't do that. Or you'll get me in bad trouble.
Officer? Officer, there he is. Arrest him. That's my purse.
Officer, hold it. Look, this is a mistake. Schultze, call my lawyer. If that girl could be innocent. Freddie's a kleptomaniac.
The part of Harriet Burke was played by Jackie Lockray.